Hello. Just a few weeks ago, I was messaged on my YouTube channel by someone looking to write an article on ASMR for an online student wellness magazine called Spoon University. So I was asked to answer a few questions, and I thought I'd share with you now the finished article as well as the totality of my answers as I sent them, just to share. I thought maybe you'd like that, so let's look at the article together. Firstly, I really like the art that was chosen to be the header of the article. It's very vibrant and bright. And the headline is Whispering for Wellness. What is ASMR? The subtitle reads, Mumbling and tapping sounds are more than just annoying library behaviors. This was written by Susie Choi of Duke University on March 22nd, 2017. She writes, I recently realized the sound of typing helps me concentrate on homework. Kind of weird, I know. Convincing myself that Googling typing sounds would greatly enhance my focus, I took another productivity break to scroll through search results. The first hit, a 38-minute YouTube video titled Typing Keyboard Sounds ASMR, extending the sweet release from midterm study guides. I looked into the cryptic abbreviation ASMR. ASMR, or the Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, is a distinctly pleasurable tingling sensation that starts at the back of the head or shoulders and spreads down the spine, even down to the legs. The tingling is a consistent response to certain auditory and visual triggers like whispering, crisp sounds, and smooth movements. Who experiences ASMR? Only a small fraction of people seems to feel this type of tingling, and recent research suggests that the brain network of these individuals show more blending than average. That means that those in the ASMR community may have a higher tendency to mix up senses. Why does ASMR matter? One of the reasons ASMR is more than just a funny feeling that has attracted a considerable online following, like the 100K plus ASMR subreddit followers, is because many say it has helped them cope with anxiety, stress, depression, and chronic pain. Even those who do not experience tingles heap praise on therapeutic ASMR YouTube videos. I talked to the YouTube ASMR artist known as Eudaemonist ASMR and a member of the online ASMR community named Shannon to learn more about the phenomenon and its effect on mental and emotional wellness. Spoon Duke asks, what are your favorite triggers? Shannon replies, if I'm listening to ASMR for general concentration or stress relief. I like soft-spoken voices and page turning. For sleep, I like sounds with no speaking, especially crinkling and tapping. I was asked, why did you start making ASMR videos? My answer was, I have always been a creative person that felt fulfillment in self-expression. I'm a musician, and I also love to paint and write. My decision to start an ASMR channel happened rather abruptly when one night I decided that I wanted to take everything that I had learned from my years of consuming ASMR content and to give back to the community that had freely given me so many countless hours of relaxation and meditation. My channel has grown slowly but steadily. It is still incredibly modest compared to many of the more popular outlets in the community, and the support I have received from my fledgling group of subscribers has been immensely valuable to me on a personal level. I feel a connection to each of them, and their feedback has been positive and genuinely encouraging. I was asked, how has ASMR helped you? I have found ASMR to be incredibly therapeutic as a content creator, as a consumer of the medium, and as someone who has occasionally experienced the phenomena in daily life. One of my earliest memories, to which I still have access, is being awed by how it felt to have my brain plunged into an ASMR state for the first time. I was with my grandmother, and she was showing me a wooden puzzle of a map of the United States. I can vividly picture her hands as she pointed to each piece and recited the state's name with a gentle tap. All of these stimuli, combined with the click of each wooden piece against their neighboring states, was rapturous. It would be about 20 years later that I would finally have a name for the pleasant feelings that had struck me so intensely. It came up in a conversation with a friend that he had found this series of videos on YouTube that gave him the oddest yet most powerfully pleasant sensation. I knew exactly what he meant. He had found that the phenomena was called ASMR and that there was a burgeoning community of content creators uploading videos specifically tailored to elicit that exact response in their viewers. At this time, most of the content available was purely audio files uploaded to YouTube with a static background image, but over the years, the community has grown exponentially and is now impressively large, both in scope of viewership and in variety of videos available. Two of my favorite channels, to which I have been subscribed for years, are Gentle Whispering ASMR and The One Lilium ASMR. The content created by these two alone was more than enough to inspire me. Shannon answers, I've dealt with extreme anxiety which has led to panic attacks since I was a child. Watching ASMR videos helped drastically. I'd put on my headphones and just listen to videos to calm down. A couple of years ago I experienced very bad insomnia. The first night listening to ASMR while I was falling asleep, I got a full 8 hours of sleep. The first 8-hour block I'd gotten in about 6 months. asked, what criticisms or misconceptions have you encountered about the ASMR community? And how would you respond to them? I replied, one of the first misconceptions that people quite often seem to bring with them when the topic of ASMR is introduced is that the community is fulfilling some obscure, fetishistic niche. Though fringes of the medium may carry those overtones, it is the internet after all. The overwhelming majority of the community does not. From what little has been discovered about ASMR through peer-reviewed studies so far is that it is a kind of brain state, possibly a form of synesthesia, potentially neighboring the state of flow, often described by high-level athletes as a state of taking in and processing information effortlessly and automatically. An ASMR state is one of pleasurable relaxation in the sense that you are completely content with the stimuli being presented. This stimuli can be as simple as crinkling a sheet of paper or typing away on a mechanical keyboard, to whispering gentle affirmations or guided meditation. I believe that sometimes proximity to a camera and a hushed voice can imply intimacy, which can sometimes make people uncomfortable. Once that initial awkwardness that sometimes crops up subsides, however, there is an intense calm that can be found in feeling genuinely close to someone who is so carefully initiating that state in you. Shannon replies, I've heard people call ASMR a weird millennial internet fad, and I highly disagree with that characterization. This is just to put a name to a phenomenon many people have felt their entire lives. I've seen comments on YouTube videos from elderly people who have experienced ASMR for as long as they can remember, and only now realize other people feel the same thing. I have very clear memories of being about 5 years old and asking to go to the grocery store with my mom because I loved the calming, tingling feeling I got when the cashier pressed the buttons on the cash register. That happened before ASMR was a thing, and thousands of people have had similar experiences. Finally, I was asked, how do you think ASMR content can help those who do not experience tingles? I reply, even if you are of the sizable percentage of the population that does not experience tingles from ASMR content, I believe that the work of the online community can still be immensely helpful. ASMR is about purposefully setting aside meditative time for yourself to seek quiet relaxation. I have received plenty of feedback from people who do not experience tingles but find my work soothing in its own way. One of the most relaxing aspects of ASMR content is the setting of clear expectations, followed by the meeting of those expectations with minimal surprises and zero interruption. A state of affairs that our brains seem to yearn for, yet is found so rarely in daily life. I continue. To me, my videos are like a contract. I am trusted by my viewer not only with their time, which is obviously precious, but with the time they have set aside for the express purpose of relaxing, a time that is truly invaluable to them. In acceptance of this contract, I vow to deliver a positive and calming experience without interruption, and of course, course, without any shocking, loud noises or unexpected visuals that may ruin their personal moment with me. Also, I think there is something zen-like and worthwhile in taking small, mundane tasks and turning them into their own gilded moments. I have videos about filling in a birthday card for a loved one, writing poetry, reading written works of great authors and philosophers, even just typing on a keyboard. There is something special about these simple routines, and though some may at first blush, find them boring and obtuse, looking just a little more carefully at these things and setting aside time to appreciate simplicity can be calming in a way I think many people crave. Also, many subscribers have shared that they sometimes just like to have my videos on in the background of their studying while they are getting ready for their day or while they are going to sleep. I have received comments from people thanking me so genuinely for helping them get to sleep every night. What was once an anxiety-ridden chore for them is now an enjoyable ritual. I cannot easily express how gratifying it is to help someone with something that is so simple and provides such profound improvement to their daily life on such a foundational level. Who doesn't need a good night's sleep? The author finishes her article with, ASMR is not about listening to repetitive noises. It is an approach, albeit an unconventional one, to relieving stress and tension. So, the next time you're looking